Hello, welcome. I'm Danny Lee, OGT. That is my partner over there, channel manager, OGL. OGL is doing some sprinkles to put on the top of this reaction. So this is our new platform. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be a wrench the whole time, and he's gonna be Jason. And I might be lying, but I do have a new Friday 13th shirt on. So for Easter, I think that's rather fitting, like the contrast between Marillion, sometimes a beautiful guitar, and the sometimes sad, wonderful way that Hogarth performs live, and he's so into the moment. It's almost like he went through the moment and broke on through to the other side, like Jim Morrison. But we love Marillion, and we've been a long time coming. So today's Easter. May not be for you according to where you are time zone wise, but it's 5 o'clock in the evening here, so yeah, probably done past. Damn sure is for you and Astray. You're too damn far away, guys. Well, we love the Aussie Army. So, Marillion fans, do you have a certain thing that you call yourselves? The Epicans, and there's the Nightwish Army, and the Warning Army, and the Tool Army. Marillionites? I'm not sure. If that's disrespectful. I'm working on my diction as well. If that is disrespectful, let me know. I feel like I'm talking too proper or something because I have no teeth because of the wreck I was in. So, but I'm working on it. That's part of mental health, right? All right, so I'm going to pull up the lyrics here and we're going to share that to the screen. Ghost of a mist was on the field, the gray and the green together. The noise of a distant farm machine out of the first light came. A tattered necklace of hedge and trees on the southern side of the hill. On the southern betrays where the border runs between, where Mary Dunon's boy fell. Easter, here again, a time for the blind to see. Easter, surely now all of your hearts be free. Out of the port of Liverpool, bound for the north of Ireland, the wash of the spray and the horsetail waves, the roll of the sea below. And Easter, here again, a time for the blind to see. Easter, surely now can all of your hearts be free. What will you do? Make a stone of your heart? Will you set things right when you tear them apart? Oh my God. That is such a good songwriting. Will you sleep at night with the plow and the stars alight? What will you do with the wire and the gun that'll set things right when it's said and done? Wow. Sorry. Will you sleep at night? Is there so much love to hide? Forget, forgive, I said them backwards. Sing never again. So the songwriters are Ian Mosley, Mark Kelly, Pete Treves, Steve Rothery. So they all are in on the writing process, I am assuming.
So if I may add a bit of context here,
Yes.
this song, Hogarth said it was about Northern Ireland during the Troubles. The Troubles are basically, or were a conflict, sort of a nationalist conflict in Northern Ireland that lasted for about 30 years, from the late 1960s to 1998. It's basically imagining what will happen on Easter and if it will be a time of atonement. This was inspired by a trip that Hogarth took to Belfast in 1984. This was when he was with a band called the Europeans. So this is
If you're American when you walk in the bathroom, and you're an American when you walk out of the bathroom, what are you while you're in the bathroom?
European.
All right, so let's just get into it. I'm ready to hear Hogarth and Rothery and Mosley and Treves. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
I liked our little. It's beautiful.
That's a beautiful backdrop.
Yeah.
Was on the field, the gray and the green together. The noise of a distant farm machine out of the first light came. A tattered necklace of phantom trees on the southern side of the hair. The trees where the border runs between where married and unspoiled fell. Easter, here again, the time for the blood to see. And all of our hearts
Paused it on Pete. I thought that was a good time. I didn't mean to click the screen off there for a minute. I was trying to find the right view to get out of their way. You know what I mean? I don't want us to.
Obscure the band. Yes.
Yeah.
No one's watching this for our faces.
It didn't cut the audio out, did it, OGO?
No.
All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna start over anyway. So, again, this is this seems like a rather. I'll soon you get better at this. This seems like a rather upbeat song with a more. I don't know if you would call it a sad tale or not. I think it's an interpretation of what Easter really means, and that may be different to lots of different people, but that's okay. When none of us are the same, and we're entitled to our own opinions. I think Easter is a perfect representation of springing back to life, the sun, which is a energy that's more powerful than us. That is from the great divine, whatever you want to label it. And the sun brings everything back from a long, cold winter. And rebirth, regeneration, resurrection, all these things happen. So I think the song kind of talks about that a little. And it also has a little storyline that we're not quite sure of yet. But all right, OGL, what do you think? Instrumentally, I guess.
So, first of all, when I heard I guess it was a flute in the beginning, I had to smile. I've always loved the sound of a woodwind. And it does seem like whenever you have a song with an Irish theme, some sort of flute or woodwind is the way to go for that. I've always been impressed by a lot of singers, like they get into their performance, but they have to work their way up to it. The minute the first note kicks in, Hogarth is boom, he's immediately invested, 100%. That's a remarkable quality. I'm sure the song is pretty personal to him because he actually had this song written when he brought it to the band when he joined them in 1989. So the band helped collaborate to do I think a middle section for the song. But this was written actually almost entirely by Hogarth himself, and he basically had it with him when he joined. So I'm sure it's a personal song for him. But yeah, I love the soft, subtle melodicism of it, and just the humanity in Hogarth's vocals just carries it. So yeah, Marillion is really good at this very power through understatement, I guess.
I like that. I'm gonna put the color closer to Marillion's color. Around, it's like rainbow kind of, but OJ's like that dark purple. So
Yeah.
we'll go there. All right, let's get back to it. And Digivert, my Marillion guru, I have found the perfect setting on my little globe to look like Marillion's thumbnails sometimes. So much love. Happy Easter, everyone. It doesn't matter what it means to you as long as it means something. So it don't matter to me what it means to you either. I love you either way.
Ghost of the waves was on the field, gray and the green together. The noise of a distant farm machine out of the first light came. A tattered necklace of ancient trees on the southern side of her hair. The trees where the border runs between where Mary Deluxe boy fell. Easter, here again, time for the blood to see. And all of their hearts out of the port of Liverpool, bound for the north of Ireland. The wash of the spray, the hostile waves, the roll of the sea below. And Easter, here again, a time for the blind to see. Easter, surely now can all of your hearts be free.
Rod 3, don't kill me. I'm sorry. Don't throw shit at me, y'all. We're going to listen to it, I promise. Was that falsetto? Was that Rod 3 or was that some kind of effect? That was Rod 3 hitting falsetto right before that, right? Your mic's off. Mic's off. Mic's off. Can't hear you.
Yes, I believe that's falsetto. Yeah.
I knew it was falsetto, but I wasn't sure if it was an effect or if it was Steve. It was, let's listen to it real quick. I barely caught it. I think it was him.
Yeah, they don't. They show a bunch of things. But they show a French horn.
They
They show
show
the
him,
keyboards. So, but yeah,
that
that
French whore. I'm sorry.
French horn.
My mom used to say
Circular
it's
thing,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
She acts
But,
like a French whore. I'm sorry.
But no, that definitely sounded like a person doing a falsetto. Yeah, and then like right after that, Steve walked off so they could do their instrumental break. So.
I think it was him. It even sounded like him. I mean, I know falsetto sounds about the same, but we were just talking about falsetto before this. Eddie Vedder and Lane Staley and how they do it sometimes. But so, yeah, we won't waste too much time. We're gonna try to stop doing that too. The woodwinds, right?
Yeah.
That
the flute.
beautiful. Those ladies playing that, and also we just did. Not to bring up another reaction, we just did a reaction at Albert Town Hall. Is that the name of this place?
Royal Albert Hall. It's the same place, yeah.
Okay, because in that reaction, we're like, man, I swear I think this is where Marillion plays all the time.
Yeah.
So we are becoming. I won't say Marillionites. You guys say it's okay. We are becoming part of the family. So I think that is the Marillion family. I think. Let us know, guys, in the comments.
Yeah, please, by all means. Whatever it is, we want to be part of it.
Don't say it wrong. I can see the sound stage down there. That's a beautiful setup, too, the way that is. I know those people on the floor are paying arms, legs, kids, and all kinds of stuff to get there. Joke, of course. And it kind of looks like an egg.
It actually kind of does.
Yeah, so let's do it. Love it. Glad to be back, by the way. It feels really good to be back listening to Marillion.
Always great to hear Marillion.
And I know other names out. There's a fifth one. Travis, Mosley, Rothery, and Hogarth. Let me know who I'm missing. Thank you.
Out of the port of Liverpool, bound for the north of Ireland. Wash up the spray, the horse-tail waves, the roll of the sea below. And Easter Eve again, a time for the blind to see the Easter, surely now can all of your hearts be free.
Look, if any of you magazine, I don't care who you are, if you write another damn article and you leave that man out of the top 10 greatest guitar players ever, I'm going to hunt you down and write a bad name on your damn back window when you don't wash your car or something. I don't know, but he is so damn good. I mean,
So you can
a lot of breath.
you can tell a really good guitar
Crowd
player.
engagement, everybody singing. I want to touch on that.
In my opinion, you can tell really good guitarists just like by their sound. And not even before they even play anything, it's like the minute they hit a note, you hear that sound. The first time my mother and I went to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra, I remember thinking to myself, wow, who is this guitar player? His sound is absolutely amazing. It turns out it was Alex Skolnick from Testament, who's still one of my favorites to this day. So, Rothery is he's got that Gilmore in him, obviously. Also, kind of sounds like a really juiced up Eric Clapton sometimes. Sometimes reminds me of Van Halen in his more like mature melodic moments.
Landing on the balance.
Yeah, basically what I'm saying is he's really good. Great sense of melody, great sense of phrasing. Knows he doesn't have to use crazy techniques just to wow anybody. And I think the same goes for Marillion as a band. Like, they don't have to throw 300 time signatures at you in 2 seconds. They don't have to do any crazy instrumental gymnastics. They just set up this beautiful soundscape, and they work that for maximum emotional content. And it's go ahead.
I'm not sure if he's as popular, but I was listening to another guitarist play, formerly in the I can't never say. I always want to say Almond Brothers. Warren Hayes. Warren Hayes and Steve Rothery have a very similar tone.
Yeah.
And Warren Hayes is also an amazing guitar player. In fact, in a little bar with about 300 people in it, he covers the entire album of "Shine On You Crazy Diamond" and doesn't miss a lick. And it sounds exactly like Pink Floyd.
Warren Hayes is a really good reference for his guitar playing.
yeah. But
like,
anyway, this is about Rothery. But yeah, it's all musicians steal from each other. Hank Williams Jr. once said, "I have been lucky that Hank Williams was my daddy, because I grew up all my life listening to all these great musicians, rock and roll, blues, everybody, and I've stole it from every single one of them." So that's what. There's only so many frets on a guitar, so.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm sorry, buddy.
No. I'm interrupting you. I'm still in the learning process here. So the bassist here, what is this gentleman's name?
Trevez, unless that's the drummer.
All right.
I think Trevez. He's no. The drummer is the one I don't know. I do not know his name.
Okay. So this fellow
I would
on the
rather
bass
learn
here.
through you guys. I can look it up real quick, but.
But first of all, he's laying down a great bass line. Facially, as long as we're making Pink Floyd references, does kind of look like Roger Waters. I found that kind of distracting at first. But also, let's let's throw our hands up for Hogarth here, coming in his zebra.
He is right now. Look,
in his zebra print jacket there, leading the cheers. So yeah, this love this man.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, but yeah, I just love how much Hogarth is smiling all the time. You know, the band is clearly into it as well. It's this is great musicians bonding over a great song.
And I'm going to. It's 28 minutes, but this is one thing we want to start asking fan bases. Are you upset when we do long reactions, as long as we don't get super off topic? Talk about things that aren't there. Wait a minute, I do that sometimes too. But yeah, if we stay on topic, I believe Marillion fans, they're long, complicated, technical songs that are very emotional. I don't think you can break one down properly in 12 minutes. I'm not putting down the reactors that do. That's their thing. I just think they deserve more context than that, in my opinion only.
And the band this good, we're going to gush a little bit, We can't help it. But yeah, let us know. If you want us to be a little bit more concise, or if you don't mind us...
All right, now shut up. Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll leave that up there for a minute. As Digiburter per request from the beginning, and I've only screwed up once. Always get the music from the Marillion site. And just for context, for no other reason, but we love this band. They very rarely ever share revenue, but that's okay. I'm not complaining about it. I love this band. I'll listen to them and I would react to them regardless, as we are. So, and I will respect the wishes that it comes from here, so the band receives the money. That's ultimately more important. So your likes and subscribes and share this with your friends. It would be a way for us to gain revenue. So thank you in advance. And the fact that he can just hit those falsettos out of nowhere, he just like a light switch. He's, okay, beep. He's fine. That wasn't it for sure, but
I love how we were talking before about, was that Steve hitting falsetto? I'm not sure. Then he came back as if, of course, it was me hitting falsetto. What? Listen, he does it like 3 or 4 times.
I can't wait because I love to see the comments. Some people, which I do this too, some people will comment on a video as they're watching it, especially people on their phone because it's much easier to do. And well, you gotta flip up the screen and do it on the computer. Ain't easier, but you can't see the damn video no more. Anyway, there's gonna be people that's gonna tell us the answer, and by the time we get this, they're like, well, "Damn, man, should I erase that or not?" No, don't erase anything. There are no bad comments.
So, if I could really quickly, there is something called the Easter Rising or the Easter Rebellion. This was an armed insurrection in Ireland during Easter week in April 1916. I'm pretty sure the song is referencing this. I think he said also looking at Easter as a time of atonement, perhaps for what happened then. Ireland, of course, has a very tumultuous history. But that end where Hogarth was essentially scatting or doing a vocalese, whatever you call it, just singing without singing words. Like I heard both pain and celebration in both his sound and the rhythm and the melody of the words he was choosing. So, like, all of those elements were incorporated just in that bit of singing that Steve did. And just the guitar melody that Rother was playing in the background just supported that so beautifully. Yeah, this band definitely knows how to pull on your heartstrings. They're one of a kind. I have no idea why they're not better known, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I have no problem being one of the chosen few, even though I chose, Digiburter chose for us, essentially. Thank you, Digiburter.
Well, he introduced us, and it's well beyond time for the charismatic voice to do this.
Oh, my God.
Elizabeth Yarop, Kurt McHugh, if you're watching, please, I know you are, and we've already been told you are. Please, this band is so good. And I would never do this publicly, but I'll say it any reaction channel. React to Marillion. They're great. So great. And I can't say enough about that. I can go ahead and promote ourselves now. Bam. And OGL has a new tool for when I do talk about Tool too much. Quit, Danny. Quit. Oh, hell, sorry. I hit the wrong one. Quit. So, yeah. We're trying every way we can to make our reactions better and more entertaining.
Also,
less about what we like.
Again, comments.
And stop cutting him off.
Let us know what other Marillion songs you want us to react to. Again, let us know if you would like us to try some stuff from the previous singer, Fish. Let us know if you want us to try some of the Marillion stuff from his tenure.
I keep forgetting about the Fish.
Yeah, about the Fish. But, yeah,
thanks
let
for
us
all the
know.
Fish.
Let us know what will be a good song. I think I'm familiar with Kaylee, and that's about it. And if I'm not mistaken, even Fish himself is tired of that song. So, but yeah, just give us some suggestions because we're never going to get tired of reacting to Marillion.
I don't know if Digital wants to be saying this, but he did say that there was a period in Marillion's career that he wasn't that fond of because he was playing some games and it was basically pick out something that wasn't the truth. He said, I have all of the Marillion albums. And I was like, that's got to be a lie. But he said, no, there was a time that, and I was like, is that during the fish days. And no, so must have been a time of turmoil, or just for him personally. Digiverter, sorry for sharing your business, but it is about the band and it's relevant. So I'd like to know a little about that. Turmoil makes things better through friction. I give a big, long, huge reference about all the chaotic death and chaos that goes into building a piano. The death and all the things, warping the wood and the things, the processes of friction that goes through to make one of the most beautiful instruments ever, which, by the way, that doom, 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 that was so cool, man. I enjoyed the hell out. I'm not sure if the latency had me right, but I was right.
Just think about all the things that had to happen to inspire the song and the poem that inspired this song. So
Yeah, no doubt.
that is the beautiful thing about art and music, is that is one of the fundamental engines in turning darkness into light.
Right there it is. You know what I mean? Right there it is. And as a musician, sometimes you just work too hard, overwork yourself. I have a very, very short video here that I'm gonna pop up that shows this. And I'm gonna give you a little laugh. They cut off on me, man. 30-second rule. Here we go. Here we go. Look one, look two.
That will never not be hilarious.
I didn't find that for a long time. I was like, wait a minute. I just found myself sleeping on camera. Get out of my way, logo. Hell, man. Guys, be good. We love y'all.
Love y'all. Thank you. Those of you that are still watching this, love you even
Let
more.
us know. And give us, criticize us if you want. Tell us things we could do better. We honestly are going to start doing this with every fan base. So have a happy Easter. Check out Pusper and Easter Story if you like. It is pretty cool. I will recommend that. It's only 7 minutes long. Main roots.
You might even say it's excellent.
With ducks. So, yeah. Much love. Be good to each other. So you be good to yourself. I say that wrong every time, OG. I can't say your line. Be a part to start. Mental health is real. I am is a great example of it. If not now, tell me how. Can't change the world alone. We got to do it together. We're not islands. We are a big choir together at all times. Divided we stand, but united we will fall.
And take care of yourselves so you can take care of others. And music is your best support group.
Living in now, man.
Yeah. Listen to some Marillion, because they're awesome.
Stop counting them days. Make them days count. Love you guys. 40 minutes. It is a Easter special.
That is true. And again, it's